Hey everyone. Okay, so back to the tarot readings. Now, as I promised before, I was going to be reading from a deck called the Dark Crystal Tarot deck. It includes guidebook, but we won't need the guidebook today, so I know the meanings. Now, with this particular deck, or spread I should say, it is a love spread. And if you notice the illustrations on these cards, they're rather different from the traditional type of like Rider-Waite tarot deck. So when it comes to like say Ace of Vials, that would actually be the Ace of Cups in the Rider-Waite tarot deck. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this illustrates a new outpouring in love and feeling. And it's fate. It's ruled by fate. The Wheel of Fortune basically says whatever this new, relationship or new person that's walking into the client's life, this is meant to be. That this is a twist of fate for them, and it's a good one. Okay, next we just show a relationship. Well, I shouldn't even say a relationship. What this is showing is, 8 of crystal, these are crystal shards is what they are. So in another deck, this would mean that this is wands. So 8 of wands means they've received a message from this person and they're rather hopeful about it. Then there's the Chariot, which means that they have triumph in regards to this particular relationship. So it looks like things are going well. They may have some competition too. When I see the Chariot card, a lot of times it can mean, competing against somebody and triumphing over them. So just kind of thing to keep in mind. Remember also from past spreads I've done that the Chariot can also indicate travel in certain instances. And this could be that because we've got it next to an 8 of Wands card or 8 of Shards in this case, and then the Chariot, which both cards could indicate travel. But for now, I'm going to say that really it's more like this person's hopeful, they're receiving communication from the other person, they're happy about it, and feeling triumphant. So that's what we're looking at with that. Then the Fool, so it looks like there might be a transition in this relationship where they feel like, okay, I want to take a risk. Let's go for this. So that's what I'm looking at with that. Then it's showing more how the relationship is. So we've got the two of vials really, but we're going to name this the 2 of cups because the vials would be cups in a Rider tarot deck. Also, we have the 6 of vials or 6 of cups, and also the 9 of vials or 9 of cups. So when I look at these 3, 2 of cups, 6 of cups, 9 of cups, that means that this is a relationship with somebody that they already knew from the past. So this person feels familiar, they're warm, it's going well, the client's happy about it. And not only that, but we have the 9 of Cups, which can indicate a wish come true. One of my favorite cards in the deck to get. So it could mean that, this is a person that they've wanted to have a relationship or wanted to date for so long. And finally, their wishes come true. And now, if you look at the tail end of our reading here, we've got the Star card right next to the King of Gems. Now, the King of Gems would be the King of Pentacles. The gems indicate pentacles in this particular deck. So when I look at the Star card next to the King of Gems, it looks like this person's pretty well off. They may have dark hair, kind of an olive tone to their complexion, and they're very hopeful themselves about this relationship. When I see the Star card, it can mean great hope, great love, great attraction. It's just generally a really lighthearted, wonderful card to get, especially in terms of love and relationships and dating. So it's really a good sign that this king is feeling this way toward the client that's asking about the love relationship. So final outcome being, it looks like it's going to work out really well. And it's with a person that they knew from long ago. So it's great. All right, everybody. Well, thanks so much for, going along with this reading. If you like these readings, feel free to follow me for more. We'll have more coming up. I try to post every day. And otherwise, happy Friday and have a great weekend. Take care.